Hey guys, what is going on? This is Hypersniper and welcome back to a brand new factions tutorial video. Today I'm going to go over some of the basic and more advanced walls in factions and roughly how to build them and which walls are best for you. So stick around guys and let's get to the tutorial. Okay guys, so firstly we have to go over the most basic gen wall in factions. This is basically the most basic wall you can get in factions, but it does the job pretty well. Even some of the most best factions in the world have these walls because they are just so necessary and they have a lot of pros for them. Firstly, they are very cheap to build. It can literally not cost you a cent to build these walls. It is so very cheap. That is actually because you gen them and you can take the lava and the water back if you want to. Just make an infinite water source. All you're going to need is the blocks to build the frame for it to gen it at the top. And you're also going to need the water and lava buckets. But to gen them is actually pretty easy. Let me get myself some buckets here. This is not really, I think, something I need to show you, but you're just going to place lava on one side like this, break the blocks underneath. Then skip a block like that. I think you guys can see the basic frame I'm building here. And then just wait for it to flow down. Okay guys, I'm back. My Minecraft just crashed for a little bit. I have no idea why. But let's just wait for the lava to flow down. It shouldn't take too long. But anyway, once that has started happening, you placed your lava and broke the blocks underneath it. You can do this then. And that will make water flow down like this. Now I know this is very messy. Don't worry about it. Just the basic principle matters here, and you'll see that when you break these blocks, the walls are going to start genning. Now, obviously, it won't gen this fast. That's only because I have my server set up to run a bit faster than normal. But that is basically your basic gen faction wall. Very cheap to build, very easy to gen, and also very easy to repair. The only cons of this wall is that it is fairly weak. It's not hard at all to break, and it has a low defense per area, so for the area it's going to take up, it's not going to give a lot of defense, and it is also very easy to nuke. Alright guys, so now we are back to this wall. This is basically the same as that one, but here what we did, we left the lava in. So if I can go over here and show you, it will kind of look like this. After you've genned the walls right next to the lava, you're just going to leave the lava right where it is and then let your water flow down the edge. That will make it so that there's still lava inside the wall. Let's say they break through here and the sand stack. Just pretend that is a sand stack. It will flow over and keep genning a block there, and that can really cause some clipping issues for the raider, which really makes this a very nice wall. It's so easy to do. You basically just leave in the water and you're ready. Going over the pros and cons of this wall, it is easy to gen, easy to repair, and it can cause some clipping issues for your raider, which is a very good thing. It is a little bit more expensive than your normal gen wall, and it is also easy nukeable. Alright guys, so let's move on to the sand wall. The sand wall is a must basically nowadays in every faction. What it does, it just works on the principle that when they break sand, it falls back down, and it's almost like a regen wall that just runs out at a point because it keeps falling down in front of the cannon. So if they're raiding at a very low Y value, it is really going to be beneficial for you to have these walls because they're going to have to shoot and shoot and shoot until all the sand fell down and broke. So it's a really nice wall and it can slow down the raider quite a bit. That is then one of the biggest advantages of these walls. It wastes TNT and it wastes time of the raider. It's also fairly easy to fill up while you're being raided. Just build it in a way so they can't get in while you're doing this, but this is just like a very easy way that I can show you how you can fill it up. You can have like a station at the top and then you just drop your sand in while you're even being raided, so it's very easy to maintain these walls. It can also be used as a raid detector, so if you don't water it, which you can also do, not a problem at all. I see actually a lot of people don't water these walls. So if I can take some of the water away here, like a noob, I could have used sponges. Then get some redstone right there. What you can do, you can run redstone over the top of your sand. Okay, that will work. Okay, now what will happen, you can run this all over all of your sand. Whenever one piece of sand gets broken, let's say right there, the redstone will break and the lamp will turn off. It's literally that easy. And if you build this at the beginning of your base, you're pretty much always going to know if you're getting raided or not. So a very great wall to have, very beneficial. Okay, so moving on to the basic slab wall. This is a very simple wall as you can see here, but it can slow down a cannoner very fast. What it does, it basically just breaks the sand they are shooting and the TNT clips all over the place, and then it causes a lot of issues for the raider and so on. But it does have the disadvantage of being easily airburstable as it is slabs. So they don't have to hybrid to break it, they can just shoot normally, so it's not that hard to break. But it will cause a lot of clipping issues for the raider and also waste a lot of time. Then some of the cons, it is pretty hard to build this stuff, or you're just gonna have to stick through it, man. It takes a lot of time. Alright guys, so we're finally getting to the good stuff. This is the regen wall. One of the most notorious and well-known walls in the whole faction community. This is the regenerating wall. It just, if you don't know by now, all it does, it has the lava in the middle and it flows out. There's a source block on every block there. Flows into the water, make cobblestone, and they basically have to break the lava sources first before they can go through the wall. Very, very good wall. Now, how do you make these walls? Actually, if you don't know, let's go over it. So as you can see here, I have my scaffolding set up here. Here you can see a 2-block gap between the cobblestone block, sorry. Let's just break that. That's just the indication, and then you place lava on the bottom of these blocks and wait for it to flow down. So let's do that for you. Alright guys, so the lava flown down, whatever. It is down all at the bottom now, and now we can just go take our water and place it on the top of the block. Very, very easy. And then just wait for our wall to gen in. Alright, so now just get rid of the water first, because otherwise it's not gonna be pretty, man. Some bad stuff's gonna happen. You're gonna get some obsidian and that's not nice. Alright, so now all you do, you go inside all of these. You can break those lava sources for now. This is the part that takes the most time, and it is... I mean, I can't even think after a reset if we have to rebuild the regen walls, man. It is insane. Okay, so what you're pretty much gonna have to do, if you have like obsidian shield on cosmic PvP, a fire resistance enchantment or potions, then you just basically put that on for you, and you go and you place lava sources on every single block right here. There's actually another way to do it, I'm going to show you right now, but you cannot skip any one of these blocks. Okay, so this one I'm going to show you. If you don't have that advantage of having those enchantments and stuff, all you can do is you can place your lava and stuff and then build up, place your lava and so on. So now that I have filled up all of the lava, all you do, you go and you place water on the sides of it, and that's how easy it is to do. You do it on this side as well, but I'm not going to do it now because I want to show you something else first. So with this regen wall, you're just going to have water on this side as well. Alright guys, so now we get to the Minechat regen wall. This is the same as that regen wall you can see right here, but it has one trick up its sleeve. It was developed by Minechat, a very cool dude, one of the best raiders there is, and this is basically how it works. Here you can see the regen wall. There it is. Actually I have two set up right here, and then in front of it you can see there's lava sources right there. So if I go over here, I can show you that what he did basically, your base is going to be at the back here, so that is very important that you know that the lava is going to face the cannoner or so on. So you put your lava sources right there. You only have to do it at the top, so that's a bonus. So you put lava sources right in here. And what's going to happen? Let me do something here. Is that... So it appears to me that every time I work with lava, the server appears to crash. So that is really not nice. Really not nice. I don't like that. But we have to cope with it right now. So let's just do that all over again. Let's place in our lava, and as I guessed, it wasn't filled up. So you're gonna have your cobblestone right here. You can gen that as well, as I showed there. Hopefully the server doesn't crash now again. But how this is gonna work, normally if the cannoner was shooting over here, he can just go over here and he can kind of regen bus in a way that he puts sand down, like over here, and then the water will flow over the sand into the regen wall, busting it. So that is now a thing of the past with this wall. So, but this wall does, it has lava in between, so whenever the water were to flow in, it will pretty much, I think, turn into stone or something, or cobblestone, before it can reach the regen wall. So it's like a protection for your regen wall, these pieces of lava in front of you, and it is really good to have. Then you can just go and place your normal water as you would have done it in the past over there, and that is basically the Minechat regen wall. I'll actually leave a link down below to his video on these walls. Go check it out, it is amazing. But this is then the regen wall. Okay, so moving on to the pros and cons of the regen wall. Obviously it is very strong. It's basically the strongest wall in Minecraft, and it takes a lot of time to get through, giving you a lot of time to water your spawners, mine it, but probably, or just kill the cannon of the raiders. So really nice walls to have. It also has a very high defense per area, so if you don't have a lot of chunks, this is the perfect walls to put in those chunks. The bad stuff about these walls, it takes a lot of time to build, like really to fill up all those lava takes a lot of time. So sorry for that crashes, guys, it's really getting the better part of me. I'm just gonna try to keep cool, alright? It's the server, I don't know what's going on. Let's just roll with it, man. The next wall we have is the pancake wall, and obviously I didn't water my corners, but you should do that. I just didn't have enough place. Now this is basically an anti-hybrid wall. What it does, when the cannoner shoots, the TNT for the hammer is pretty much going to go in there, and the sand and scatter is going to go over here. So it's really going to split up the sand, the TNT, the hammer, all of those stuff, and going to make it very hard to get past. But it is still possible, so not unraidable, obviously. The pros and cons of these walls, it will split the hammer, making it hard to raid, and it's also, as I said, an anti-hybrid wall. So in that sense it is very good. So now guys, we are basically at the most OP wall in Minecraft, and that is of course the 45-degree regen wall. This was done by taking the 45-degree wall and turning it into a regen wall. And what makes it so good, guys, is that you only need to have lava at the very top of it. That's amazing. You don't have to place lava all in the thing right like we did. What the hell happened here? I think it's when the server crashed. It totally removed my regen walls. But anyway, moving on. We have to stick with it. Alright, so this is the 45-degree regen wall. You only have to have lava at the very top. And it has a lot of pros and very few cons. Firstly, it is, in my opinion, the strongest wall in Minecraft, as it is nearly unbustable. Because if you put your water below the obsidian, there's like nearly no way you can destroy the lava. Otherwise, if you like reverse it or something and turn the lava into sand or something, it is really hard to get past these walls. It is also fairly easy to build. You only have to place lava at the top. It won't take a lot of time at all. And it is also fairly cheap, as it doesn't use a lot of expensive resources. Then the cons of these walls, it does take a lot of time to build the framework for it, but that's not the end of the world. And also the biggest con of these walls obviously is gonna be space. It's gonna take up the same amount of horizontal space as it will vertically. So if your base is up from bedrock to 255, this thing is gonna be 255 blocks out in this direction, which is crazy. But a good implementation for this is to have it in front of your slabs or something like that, so you can protect your slabs. I've also seen that being used a lot of times. But yeah, it is very, very good, a very good wall. As you can see, it regens right there. Well, actually it didn't right now, but as you can see, what it's doing right now, it's actually something else. It is turning into cobblestone, and this is when it starts. Now actually what I did, I changed the version of the server, so that's why this is happening. But on a normal faction server it's going to work perfectly, but even now it's still going to be pretty much unraidable. As you can see, it keeps genning cobblestone all over the place. It's going to go and go and go, and you're pretty much never going to be able to break the lava unless you reverse up, which not a lot of people can do. So in my opinion, the strongest wall in Minecraft, but not necessarily the best. Alright guys, so that was basically my tutorial on the most common walls in Minecraft factions. I hope you guys found it helpful and learned something hopefully today. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below, and if you didn't, don't be sure to leave a dislike. Also, really leave a comment down below if I missed any type of wall you would have liked to see, and I might make a new episode with some updated walls and stuff, because obviously I cannot do every single wall there is in Minecraft. But tell me in the comments, leave a comment over there telling me what I missed. But that's it guys, thanks for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.